Hello, what's going on, Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. I did not have the energy to do y'all reading yesterday, but today is a new day. Let's get to it. I hope everybody is doing well, and thank you for joining. Hey, Elena. Hi. Hi, Amanda. Amanda Adcock. How you doing? All right, let's see. Are you guys can you guys hear me okay? I hope so. All right. All right. Hopefully something good comes out, something fantastic, wonderful comes out for you. Let's see. One more shuffle. Already. All right. What is going on with Capricorns? Pep talk message. What do they need to know? All right. You got love, hand, wall, pail, grasshopper, bat, crown. I like it. Rat, and success. Goodness gracious. Love is self-explanatory. Up under love, you got pale, time to get out of a situation. And then you got hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. Then you got grasshopper, situation in the balance that requires careful handling. Then you have wall for misunderstanding. Then you have bat for take care, enemies are working against you. Then you have crown for honor and respect will come to you. Then you have rat, someone is working against you behind your back, and success. Wow. You could have had a rough childhood or a rough cycle recently, and it seems like the company that you've kept likes to see you suffering and needy in some way. You do have people that love you, at least one person that's going to help you remove yourself out of compromising situation or a restricting situation or help you avoid getting into it at all. Some of you have a promotion coming or getting some type of recognition. You could have been, if this is not work related, Capricorn, some of y'all could have been the fall guy or the fall girl in a lot of situations where, they would blame you to save face or you would be the scapegoat in some way. That's not going to work anymore. Definitely not going to work anymore. And I also see a situation where you're not so cool with one person, but you're very cool with another person, and you guys have one person in common, and that is the person that you're not so cool with. You may want to, I don't want to say have your cake and eat it too, but keep a person around that's tied to another person, but without being bothered with that other person that they're tied to. I'm not sure how that's going to work long term, but there is some type of download that you're going to get to help you keep everybody happy until you have the comfortability and resources to make your own decisions, and it won't matter at that time because you won't need anybody or it won't really matter. You could be broke right now, coming into some money. Just remember, when that money comes, people will try, the people that's your enemies and working against you will try to make it seem like, oh no, that's not what I meant. That's not what I said. Or when I said that, I didn't mean it that way. XYZ, don't fall for it. When you are just an average person like the rest of us, people show you how they really feel about you. The moment that you level up or you're in a position of power, that's when they show you how they really feel about you. You got honor and respect coming to you. So a lot of people that kicked you while you were down are definitely going to want to be your friend. And it'll be up to you. If you want to do that, I wouldn't, because you got bat and rat right up under crown. Take care. Enemies are working against you, and someone is working against you behind your back. So you got known enemies and enemies that smile in your face. But like I said, and you're going to be navigated out of a situation that's just not good for you, whether you're offering the help or you need the help with hand here, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. You'll overcome. Feel like these things are being to you right before a breakthrough, so you move accordingly and kick to the curb who needs to be kicked to the curb. Why it's time to get out of a situation here? 4 times. This is about your home, your neighborhood. They want you to start looking for a place to move ASAP. If you take it how I resonate, I know I'm not talking to everybody, okay? So, yeah, that 4 of Wands and the 8 of Wands, that's you needing to reconsider a lease offer or a lease contract, or getting up out of a existing contract if possible. Why is hand here for in need of help, assistance, and guidance? 7 of Cups. So there's, I don't know if these options are going to fall in your lap. I seriously doubt if they do, especially if they have anything to do with the government. And most people won't offer certain helps. You have to take it upon yourself to figure out what these opportunities are and these reasons for help with the 7 of Cups. And some type of help or assistance you may have to pay back, but there's others that you won't. So be careful what cup you choose. It may be something different inside, or something that bites you in the butt that you end up regretting. So the attention to detail and thoroughly reviewing paperwork and agreements will definitely help you out in the long run, and even in a short-term situation. Why is grasshopper here? For a situation in the balance and requires careful handling. Like some of y'all could be in situations where you have to go along to get along, but it doesn't have to stay that way. But while it is that way, play the game, get your shit together, and leave when you can. Yeah, 3 of Swords. It's clarified. Sorry, my hair is just all over the place. The 3 of Swords, clarify grasshopper situation in a balance that require careful handling. No easy way to say this with the 3 of Swords coming out. Somebody may be overkilling or just overdoing a situation, making it almost unbearable for you. This could be your tenants if you live in an apartment, your neighbors if you live in a residential like home, single family neighborhood, your job, just something connected to your environment is making it damn near impossible. And it's like overkill. But it won't last long as you continue with your plan and to keep moving forward. If this is not a job or a neighborhood, family. But some of y'all just live in a bad neighborhood, and it's time to, like, even if you are on assistance, start looking at other places and getting on a waiting list at the very least, you know? Take care, enemies are working against you, clarified by the 4 of Swords. Pay attention to your dreams. Be careful who you let stay over your house too. It's a feminine energy. It's a female. They could have Libra, Capricorn, or Scorpio placements. Two of Pentacles in reverse. If you are sick, and I hate to say this, if you are sick, and like you're bedridden or your mobility skills are off, this energy may not be someone becoming an enemy per se, but more so overburdened and irritated and resentful and don't want to take care of you anymore. I'm sorry. Home care, health care is not a job for everybody. I'm just being honest with you. I have my own family I take care of, and it's not a job for everybody. And with the Two of Pentacles coming up in reverse, somebody may feel like you're a burden to some degree and don't know how to tell you, unfortunately. And I can understand, like, when you're an elder and you've been doing everything by yourself, for yourself, your entire life, and now you have to depend on somebody else, that is very hard to accept. That's a fate that's hard to accept. And then it may feel like the person that doesn't want to take care of you no more doesn't care about you, or they want to put you in a home because they want to throw you away. It's not that, but hygiene, the attitude on top of that, the stubbornness when it comes to like basic, essentials to taking care of yourself. Older people can be stubborn in those ways, and it's very hard to take care of them in the house. Yeah, because this could be someone that you think don't like you, or but with misunderstanding here. Now that I'm clarifying, I'm getting a different storyline from what I was looking at with just these cards. Why is Rat here? Rat is clarified by the Queen of Swords. Someone is working against you behind your back. Okay. If you in a health condition, you have like a health condition where you are needing to depend on other people, you're going to feel like you must be used to running shit. I'm just going to say that. You must be used to running shit, and you can't do that no more. And if you're not properly taking care of yourself and handling your business properly, you put people in a position to do what's best for them as well as what's best for you. And them taking care of you on top of whatever else they have going on may not be what's best for them. And it may feel like betrayal. It may feel like, they're the enemy, but we got misunderstanding here. And I feel like once this misunderstanding is cleared up, you will realize they're coming from a place of love, of care. With crown here, honor and respect will come to you. Somebody is used to wearing the crown, the king and queen of the house, of the castle, and running stuff, and they just not in a position to do that no more. And it's not anything that somebody is whoever they have an issue with, is not something that they find pleasure in. They don't want the burden of dealing with somebody with a bad disposition that depends on them. It's creating not only a biohazard, but a toxic environment. And whoever the elder is, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to accept that, but it is what it is. Either be more easier to work with, or, they're going to figure something else out. I hate to be so blunt, but that's what I'm getting. Now, at the end of the day, there's some type of success. And the thing about tarot is it tells you the potential outcome given the path that one takes. It don't have to be this way. If somebody would just calm down, it wouldn't have to be this way. Why is misunderstanding here? Six of Cups. Yeah. The misunderstanding seems like it's coming from you, Capricorn, if this is your energy, or whoever is being taken care of that's stubborn. The misunderstanding, because they want stuff to go back to like it used to be with the Six of Cups here. But what about today? That booty is banging today. That breath is banging today. Somebody need to get in the tub today. Somebody need to be wheelchair rolled around today. Somebody needs somebody to cook for them and run errands for them today. Maybe in the past they was able to do it, but today they need help, and they need to be more nice to their help. They need to be more grateful and considerate to their help, because a lot of people don't have it and would greatly appreciate it if they did. That's just what it is. You can't focus on what's in the past or what happened in the past. Oh boy, let's clarify. And with misunderstanding, different people can have different interpretations on what the past was like. Okay. When we talk about misunderstandings in the Six of Cups, take this how it resonates, please. Because I don't want y'all to be upset over something, but I don't see why you would be mad over something that don't resonate with you anyway, but people do, I guess. Here's the thing. One person's interpretation of the past could be totally different. We got parents out here that didn't take care of their kids and didn't do shit for nobody but themselves, been selfish their whole life. And the moment something happened to them, they expect for people to just be front and center, just ready to work. You have to earn that type of loyalty. You have to earn that type of respect. And some people didn't earn it. So one person's interpretation could be one way, and another person that's putting in the work now, interpretation could be totally different. Like, what are you talking about? Six of Cups, what? What the fuck? You wasn't doing nothing for me. The misunderstanding is the entitlement. Let's see. Five of Cups, see? Five of Cups. So there is hidden regrets. Okay, I fucked up back in the day, but I apologize and I feel bad. So you're going to make me feel bad about it now? I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think people just want to feel more appreciated. If this is you going through this, I can totally understand if you want to wash your hands of it. Why is crown here? For honor and respect will come to you. The Six of Wands and the Nine of Wands. Once you guys establish a good communication process and better boundaries, and you respect each other's boundaries, I think things will be okay. The Nine of Wands in this particular deck, which is the Pope Tarot, it depicts a woman. The Navy looking for her, and they've already set her house on fire. They're walking around her community, patrolling it while looking for her with guns in their hand. And she's scared as hell. All she has is 9 wands to like barricade herself and protect herself from them. An army of people with guns. So it's going to come to a point where someone realizes that they never lost respect from someone. It's just the roles have changed, and you have to do things that work better for everybody. And when they realize how good they have it and how they, you know, really don't have anybody else, they'll start looking at things from a more perspective of gratitude instead of entitlement. Because nobody's perfect, but whoever this is, they're not an award-winning individual. They might not be an award-winning spouse, award-winning parent, award-winning person to be making these demands like this. But God is good. We got love we need to clarify, and we got success we need to clarify. I almost said grace. These readings are very specific. I'm so sorry. King of Cups in reverse. Somebody's falling out of love. But that has nothing to do with everybody else that's involved. Just because one person has checked out doesn't mean everybody has checked out. King of Swords, yeah. Someone is thinking more logical than out of their emotions. So because somebody else has given up and they're thinking logical, just not emotional, so they can't be manipulated or played with emotionally either. And they may not, you know how you cannot hate someone, but don't necessarily love them, but at the same time don't want anything bad to happen to them? It's that type of energy I'm getting. I'll give you my other storyline in a minute. But somebody has checked out, forcing somebody to see a situation with another person. Like somebody checked out in a relationship or a living situation, and the person that's been left behind can now see how other people feel about them. They may be angry, they may be projecting or deflecting and just antagonizing people because they can't deal with their own issues, they can't heal properly, and they don't realize that they're on the brink of burning a bridge with someone that they need. I don't think they realize how much they need this person, but they will. And when they realize that, they'll be more respectful, there'll be a more understanding between the two or the crowd of people, and everybody be able to get along. Because just because somebody doesn't do what you think is best, especially when you're not in a position to take care of yourself, doesn't mean they're the enemy. It doesn't mean they're the enemy at all. It's somebody dealing with a lot of issues where they gotta run shit when they don't really know how to run shit. They may not have enough resources. They may not have, it's a lot of shit they don't have, but they want to have a lot of opinions on it. I mean, now I could see why the King of Cups is upside down. Like, who the fuck want to deal with this? And if you're dealing with this, I can totally understand why you would want to deal with it. Why is success here? The Four of Pentacles upright and the Five of Swords. Winning at all costs. Having enough money to stabilize yourself, ground yourself, and build from there. Okay, so in some situations, somebody's success is being able to survive and keep their head above water. And their success may come from lies, some type of manipulation, some type of false story, somebody type of falsified story. The Five of Wands, the Five of Swords don't care how they win, as long as they win. Now, this is the other story that I'm getting since I got all these cards out. There's a man and a woman, or a man, there's a couple here. It don't matter if it's same sex or not. There's a couple here. It seems like the masculine person is fed up and they're looking at things from a logical perspective and putting their emotions to the side, and they realize that they want out. They don't know how they want to get out, how they're going to get out, but they will. They will help this person. They will not just flat out abandon them. They'll, look after them financially, make sure that they're set up right, but they're leaving. They can't deal with them anymore. With the Two of Pentacles in reverse, they're tired of trying to make it work. It's to a point where their mental health and their livelihood is being affected. The other partner that's being left behind will try to plead with this person, say, oh no, I didn't mean it this way. I didn't realize that you felt this way about me. I'm sorry. They're going to try to make it seem like it's a misunderstanding, but it's just their own way of manipulating. You know how people be like, we got to stop doing this when they the only niggas that's doing it? We got to stop disrespecting and hurting each other. Bitch, you the one hurting me. I'm not doing shit but dealing with it. And then it's like they don't know how to take accountability. They always got to include another nigga in they bullshit. Instead of being a woman and a grown man about it, say, I fucked up, I'm sorry. Oh, it's too much for them. That's too much for them to deal with. It's giving that type of manipulation. And it's, if you the one leaving, the way you get your honor and respect back is by showing this person out you in it. Because you see how they act when you in their life. You see how they act when you in their life. Let them figure out how it's going to be when you're not there. It takes separation to bring appreciation sometimes. And if you were to ties with whoever this is, they're the rat in the bat working against you. Let you not do what they want you to do. You the enemy. That's manipulation. And with success here, the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Swords upright, this is somebody using sympathy tactics, slander, making themselves a professional victim to anybody that'll listen for help and support to shame you into submission. They want to shame you into submission. Oh, you ain't doing what I say? Okay. Well, I'm going to ruin your reputation. I'm going to be the poor little such and such and tell everybody you did me wrong. I don't know. But what's the advice? I'm using the Elemental Oracle deck for y'all. Goodness gracious. You just never know what's going to come out with any of these readings. They've all been interesting. So we got Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Leo, Libra, Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn, and Libra. A lot of Libra energy. Justice, fairness. Some shit ain't been fair for a long time. And it's time to stand up for yourself and stand on business. Whoever right or wrong, the scales will be balanced. Period. A lot of Scorpio energy came out too, Ariel. I was taking you right. So yeah, Scorpio is death, rebirth. Some shit gotta change. It gotta change to be fair. In order for justice to stand, something gotta go. Something has to end completely and transform itself into something better. And then with Libra coming out, that's 7th house. That's contracts, that's actual justice, that's marriage, that's those type of situations. Working relationships, all kind of relationships. What's your closing message for Capricorn? Ooh. You got water for creation, bravery for oceans, and endurance for rock. 30, 29, and 20 are your numbers. They want you to be strong. Stay intact with your intuition, your emotions, and your common sense. Take a stand for yourself, even in scary times. And be unmovable with rock. Period. You going through something that you shouldn't go through. Somebody is. Let's see. The element of earth. The element is earth, of course. It talks about endurance. Look for the groundness in the chaotic situation. Look for the groundedness in the chaotic situation. Be patient. Slow and steady is the way to success. The obstacle is sometimes the way, though. So sometimes you can't find your success and your completion without facing the chaos, the obstacles. It says the obstacle is sometimes the way through. Do not be discouraged by slow progression as long as progression is being made. So yeah, it's not something that may change overnight, but as long as you keep making slow progression, it'll change over time. And that way you ain't got to be bothered no more. Let's do 29. 29 is water for creation. Flow forward with grace and confidence. Be true to your emotions. Do not allow yourself to become stagnant in your ways. You see what I'm saying? I said somebody was stubborn and they like to run shit, and they could be stagnant in their ways, just like that. Creation is your birthright. Consider what is vital to your happiness and ensure that you seek it. So they want you to continue to put effort. Whoever don't want to help, whoever ain't on your team, fuck them. Focus on who is. Focus on who is on your team. You got 30 for oceans, for bravery. Go forth and explore. You won't see much if you keep the shore always in sight. So yeah, you got to hop up off the porch. They want you to get in the water. It's a lot of water and earth messages. Somebody need to work on their emotions, how they speak to people, how they talk to people, how they handle anger, how they handle frustrations. They need to, yeah. Go forth and explore. You won't see much if you keep the shore always in sight. Be brave in your choices. This is not time to be fearful. Someone who is close to you has a hidden side, and it is best to be mindful of this in your decision making. Yeah. Somebody's going to change up, and you need to be prepared for whatever that change entails. A hidden side, huh? Be ready for whenever this side comes out. Oh my God, my allergies. I had put on some type of coconut scented lotion, and my allergies have been so disrespectful since. But that's what I have for you. I sincerely wish you the best. Thank you so much for I almost said booking. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Hype this video. And if you are interested in becoming a member, hit the link in the description box, and I'll see y'all tomorrow for y'all members reading. I love you, and bye.